Willie D Live.
Do you see a benefit in crashing out when somebody is trying to beat you to a parking spot? Look, man, you pulled up. That's your spot. And then somebody
And that young boy was wild, man.
who pull up later try to beat you into the spot. What do you do if they decide, you try to reason, you're like, hey, and they just pull up anywhere and then just hop out the car and just start walking? What do you do?
Go to another spot.
Just go to another spot.
Go to another spot, because for some reason that really, what I wanted, it wasn't for me. So go to another spot. I may have needed them extra steps. When I was I used to be heavier. I was 190. I wasn't mobile as I wanted to be. This brother told me, hey man, get this stuff called Chris Swiss and take that at night and stop parking at the closest spot. And I would park at the furthest spot, and then I would walk to the store, then I would walk back. He said, man, you need to get your body moving a little more. You being too casual, trying to be in the front spot and go right in the store and then come right back. I said, what about, man, you missed 100 steps that you could have took, to get more physically fit. And that's what I did, and it worked. So I don't even look for the closest spot no more.
But in terms of conflict resolution, how did you train your brain to get there? Because you wasn't always there.
Mm-mm.
You was ready to take off. No matter what the situation was, you was ready to take off.
Man, fear.
Of what?
Me and you knowing each other. Well, this is what I'm terrified of. I'm more scared of what I will do versus somebody else. And that's the thing that has tempered me a lot. I had a situation where somebody was videoing my daughter while she was ice skating.
And how old was your daughter at this time?
She's 7. This was yesterday. I get the phone call that the person is there, and I come up to the Galleria, and the only thing that's scaring me is what I'm willing to do if something is said that I'm not agreeing with. I'm gonna ask very nice, hey, I'm asking you not to record my daughter. If it would have went past that, I'm not sitting here talking to you today, because this is my daughter, and I'm not playing about my kids. So even in certain situations, me and you had spoke, and I said what I said. I'm coming dolo, but I'm about the business of it. I'm cool with the resolution, but man, I don't really think that it's understood what I'm already capable of, what I've already done. So I'm fearful of that, because I already know what I'll do. I know 100. Like, other people think that they'll say what they'll do, but have you done it? Are you proven to do it? And I know. I remember my aunt one time was mad. My mom was mad at my aunt, and the reason I'm telling this so because it was right here on Canal and Navigation. My uncle got into it with some guys because he was on drugs. Got into it with some guys. My aunt told me about it. And then I showed up, and my mom was pissed at my aunt. She was pissed. She said, why would you tell him? Out of everybody in this family, why would you tell him? Because you already know what he's going to do. And my mom was right. She's about right to be mad. Because when I show up, I'm doing my best to be rational. But if I look back at it, I wasn't being rational because I'd already had things set up to do for the moment that I knew that may happen. My vehicle is parked 4-5 blocks away. I have on 3 different pairs of clothes so I can, if I gotta move around, I can change clothes as I'm moving. And I get there and I say what I had to say. And then they on some, well, he owe us this, that, and the third. I say, well, I'll give you that. And I'm giving you it as a courtesy. Because if y'all put y'all hands on him, the only thing that I'm thinking, if I'm going to have my mask on or my mask off. But y'all will die. No doubt about it. And they looking at me like, well, he ain't got nothing on him. But the main dude looked in my eyes and was like, man, I'll take the money and we're not going to sell nothing else to him. And I said, cool. Because y'all don't understand, it's a thing. My mom says it's like this. His eyes are light brown. If they get dark, that means that he's going there.
Your eyes can change dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Make them change right now.
I ain't mad at nobody.
Okay.
Like if we, like we have a mutual friend that I'm indebted to him because of something that inside that he was crazy. He was indebted to me, and he paid the debt back by doing something that made me back indebted to him. And me and him super tight. Like, and because he know, he's like, man, if I'm in a dark alley with somebody, he ain't budging, and he ain't budging. So you got 2 people who not budging and gonna go there. I would never call him if I think there's a chance of it being rectified. Because once he get there,
Right. It's on site.
Well, it's on site with him,
Yeah.
and he right now is like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something.
he and it's crazy. He close to me. He ain't far.
You know what's funny, man, is that all of us got, the 3 of us, we got documented history. Like a lot of people talk about what they did, what they will do, or what they did, but there's no documentation of it, right?
Mm.
Well, people know our history. They know. People can give you stories after stories after stories and say, yeah, he put the work in, he did that, you know. In fact, he did this to me. Look at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I find entertaining sometimes is like it's not in the moment most of the time, but it's normally after the fact where we try to. Sometimes we kind of get there and we have to talk each other off the ledge. It's like like this uncompromising brother, this guy who can go from 0 to 1,000. Is trying to talk another guy off the ledge that can go from 0 to 1,000. And the guy that you're trying to talk off the ledge is saying, look, I'm just talking you off the ledge. you talking
and that's me and you. That's me and you. So it's funny, like in comedy, it's some people in comedy that we've called each other and we know each other. We know each other. And I'm Reggie Carroll, Scruncho, Jimmy Martinez, Billy Sorrells, me. It's crazy to talk to Scruncho when I know Scruncho done call me and say, hey man, listen. and we talk to each other in a point system. I called Reggie Carroll one time and said, hey, you do know you're not gonna get no points for that. And he's like, but man, listen, he did. I'm like, Reggie, you not gonna get no points for that. Scruncho, Ali, you not gonna get no points for that. Billy called me one time. I'm flying to LA because I'm finna address something. And Billy said, man, who you finna call out? And I'm hiding from Billy and Scruncho because I don't want them to say nothing to me. Billy finally talked the name out of me. I said, man, such and such. He said, Lee, he homeless. I said, what? He said, man, that Negro is homeless. Man, you know how crazy you look getting out, whooping somebody and jumping back in your Bentley. I'm like, hey, man, don't make it. He said, man, you sound crazy. And it takes somebody that you know has that ruggedness to tell you, bruh, not even worth it. If it was worth it, I would say, I'm going with you. But this is not even worth your time, your effort, nothing, because you're not going to get any gratification from doing it. I know right now your ego is up, but it's not really worth. You're going to feel bad afterwards. It's not even where, and then sometimes, no, I ain't. You're like, kind of tell you, it's not you lowering yourself to somebody else's standard. And the only person that can rationalize with you like that is somebody that you know for facts will get active. It's no severe. I remember Marcus has never had a fight in his life, but he has an ability to downplay something. I was at somebody and Marcus said, so let me just get this straight. 100 city tour. You very well to do. Have a family, and he named something else, and then got out the car and said, good, go to jail behind that. And walked in his house. I said, I called her, I said, so that's how you gonna leave it like that? I'm like, yeah, I'm home now. And then I was in the car with you. I ain't want to argue back and forth about your ideology. I'm home now. Get off my phone. He hung up on me. And I thought about it all the way home while the driver was dropping me out in front of my house. Ali, it ain't worth it. You resorting back to a lesser you. Come on, bro.
I watched this movie called A Time to Kill, starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Is there ever a time to kill, and is it ever worth it? What would be worth it to you if you had to go there?
Family. Only family.
Yeah.
Industry is not worth it. Words are not worth it. And it gotta be something with my family. You mess with them girls, you mess with my son, mess with my mama, you mess with my sister. It gotta be family. And then it's not all family. It's not all family, because some of my family I know you can probably did some. I'm coming to talk that out anyway. But Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take somebody touching my kid in any form or fashion. I'm not gonna be able to take that. I'm not gonna be able to wear that.